Good morning, Pinampang. Today is 15th of August 2024, and this is what they call the clock tower point or Sumazau point, as some people call it. And since the 12th, as per the notice, it is closed for upgrading, and the sponsor for this, according to the notice, is Pharma. Okay, Pharma, and it's good news because we are going to upgrade this favorite gathering point, where sometimes the tamu is held in this space, sometimes the restaurant table of Dragon and Chingfa. Both seems to be closed this morning. Both favorite eating shop is closed this morning. Now this is they have just cleaned up the surface, and they're going to concrete a slab layer on top of this, and they're going to put some tiles. Hopefully they are not slippery tiles. Now guys, I have an issue with this. You know what I foresee the problem? First, that is a spot that used to be a round space with a tree, a small tree shrub planted in it, which has now been chopped out, removed. So it's the spot there. And so is the one near the car. Yeah. There used to be a tree and that. Yeah. And another spot there. There is a tree there. So that's just been covered with soil, the earth. Don't know whether it's compacted or not. But the other area were previous concrete slab with BRC in it. Probably about 6-inch thick. Now they are going to cover on top of the same concrete, so there will be a double layer of concrete. First thing is it correct just to concrete on top of that soil? Okay, meaning the foundation will be different for the slab and that, and the strength of the foundation and existing slab will be different, isn't it? But the other issue is this one. Along here and leading to there is a drain. It's a concrete drain leading to the main drain across the road, which we used to call Parichuta, right on the distance. So underneath the road, here, underneath the road, and then going to this mall area, is this drain, and it's just covered with slab, with a lot of them broken slab and with a hole in it. See the hole in it? This drain contains both water and septic tank black water coming from the Megalong there. So there's a drain going up, down, and there's a hole in there. It goes underneath the clock, and it goes straight up to the Megalong there. The Megalong is there. Okay. The issue that whoever designed, whoever proposed this project is this. I consider they just cover with a new slab of concrete this drain. Or maybe they're gonna leave a manhole. But what's gonna happen when you need to maintain this drain? Is somebody gonna go and crawl underneath the drain to remove any blockage? Because the past concept was, if they need to maintain the drain, they just open the slab. This is a drain that is covered with slabs. Okay, see the slabs here? When they maintain, they just dig up the slabs and do some cleaning in the drain. Now you're gonna cover these slabs, you just lay another fresh slab of concrete on top of this small slab. Fair enough. You want to do that. There's another issue here. Some of this slab on the other side got a hole. Are they going to cover the hole and first with something, or are they just pouring the concrete over the hole? Some of the concrete will seep into the drain and it will harden inside the drain. That's why the drain is always not working. So underneath the slab, if you just want to lay another layer of slab, I think it's 6-inch slab, like that's what they're doing there, on top of this concrete, then you have to think of something about this. So have you really thought about these slabs? There's a drain below it. How are you going to access and maintain this drain in future when you have now a new solid concrete slab sitting on top of this? People here, I don't know whether you use your brain when you design a town. So I'm going to put this on record just to find out that to put on record that in future the drain is not is blocked, and this is draining the water from Megalong, then sooner or later Megalong will have a problem, because this is the septic tank drain, you know. The black water also goes through this drain, underground drain, now it's going to become an underground drain, and that's why you have septic water spewing over the road, like the beautiful fountain and that good smell fountain found in the car park of Sabah Credit. So all your underground structures, including underground drains, whatever, is never taken into account every time you do development in Penampang. So this is one proof of it. So guys, I'm going to take the record, but I'm going to take a record that there is a drain in the middle of this. And I'm going to go over there, and they have just concreted the drain on the other side. Okay? On the other side there, they've already started concreting. So, this is a record there. And the workers have to remove the tiles previously installed by Mr. Ching Fan in order to lay new concrete and new tiles for the surface of this mall. Okay? So, he's removing the tile. Fair enough. Good work. You cannot lay new concrete over the old tile. Remove the old tile, the concrete, then put the new tile. But look over here. They've already started concreting the edge over the drain. Okay, yes, they are going to put several manholes over the top of the drain. That's one of them. Whether that's going to be good enough and they're going to put a cover on it flat, we're going to see. But I'm not sure whether having those manholes there will make it easy for the drain to be maintained in future. And also, as you pour this concrete on top of the existing drain, there's an existing drain with lousy slab for cover. There's the drain. In between the slab, you got holes. Some of them holes are quite big, and they must be choked first before you pour the concrete on the top. Otherwise, the concrete on the top will start falling into the drain. I'm sure there's a lot of waste concrete already going into the underground drain and clogging it up. That's why drains in Sabah always clog, because when they concrete on top of it, they never think of the extra concrete, loose concrete falling into the drain. And who's going to take it out? How are you going to take it out? Right? They should put at least a plastic or something to cover the holes there before you concrete on top of it. Right. The other issue is this one. You're laying the slab over there. Where are the engineers? Nobody supervising this work. Council, whose project is this? Where is your supervisor? You are laying about 4 to 6 inches of slab in there. Engineers and your contractor simply get the BRC, slop into the ground without any spacer. You see that there's no spacer. You're supposed to have a spacer to ensure that the BRC is within the concrete slab, not on the bottom of the slab. So you just splash the BRC on top of the old concrete and then pour concrete over it. Don't they even teach you that they need a spacer to ensure that the BRC is covered with at least half an inch of concrete below it? Below here, these BRC are just touching the ground. Where is the spacer? Go and look at your drawing lah. Is that shown in the drawing? Is that how it's supposed to be done according to your drawing? Where is the supervisor of this project? Where is the mandor? Where is the technician? Does the engineer ever come and check whether they are doing it correctly or what? Or you're all in a kadai kupi having a drink? Okay? I'm putting it on record. This time you don't get away with this, because we all have multimedia these days. Where is the fucking spacer for this BRC? Usually you have spacer just below this BRC or whatever reinforcing. So the reinforcing bar within the concrete, not at the bottom of the concrete slab. That's what you're doing here. This is Katara Butul. No engineering at all. No civil engineering. This is the quality of work you have in Sabah. Now, this is on record. Don't try to make excuses. Councils, where is your engineer? Mr. President, where is your engineer? Where is your supervisor for this project? Where is the field technician? Tiada kan? Suka hati saja kontraktor buat kan? That's how you do concrete thing in Sabah. The lowest quality in the world.